What's going on, everyone? Welcome in. I hope you're all doing phenomenal today. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. My name is Amanda, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages for you, to you from Spirit. And if you are returning, welcome back, you guys. It's lovely to reconnect. So yeah, we kind of do it all over here. General readings, divine masculine, divine feminine readings, you know, this, that, and the other. We keep it spicy, we keep it fresh. You never know what you're gonna get, so welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And also, thank you so much, you guys, for the beautiful, uplifting, heartfelt, heartwarming comments, okay? Yeah, you guys, you move me. Sometimes you move me to tears, good tears, but it's such a beautiful feeling. It really is. You know, when the love is being shared in the comment section and all the good feelings, you're just like, yeah, this is why I do it. Yeah. Okay. So thank you. Thank you so much for just being so positive and uplifting and contributing to the goodness in life. Thank you for feeding into the love rather than feeding into hate or bitterness or jealousy or whatever it is. Okay, you're on the right team. You chose the right team. All right. So yeah, let me just open up, see what wants to come through, and then I'll pull some cards. I'm feeling, oh, I just had to burp. A lot of energy right here. It's like above my heart chakra, but below my throat chakra. It's like right in between my heart and my throat. Pardon me. And the energy is moving up. It's coming up my throat and I'm burping. So you have a truth that you want to speak, okay? Now, if this doesn't apply to you, if you're like, no, I don't think so, then this could be that there's someone who's connecting to you and they have a truth. They have a truth for you. Okay. Somebody here wants to speak their truth. I feel like many of you watching, you have been working on your heart chakra. You've been unblocking your heart chakra so that you can speak from the heart, create from the heart, operate from the heart, and open up to new relationships, new opportunities, pour into self-love, self-care. Many of you are opening up to yourself. You're starting to see yourself for who you truly are. And you're starting to really fall into self-love. Many of you are like, yeah, I love myself. Okay, I love myself. I love being me. And no, it's not coming from a space of the ego or feeling vain or narcissistic. It's nothing like that. It's like, I love me. I've worked so hard on myself and I've poured into my self-development and learning the lessons that I need to learn. And I've been working on expanding my soul and letting go and forgiving and releasing and moving on and overcoming challenges, transmuting my pain into my power, right? And it's like, yeah, I can feel a sense of pride around what I've overcome and what I've achieved and who I am today. And I'm proud of that. And for the first time ever, yeah, I can actually say, I love myself and I love who I am and I love my life and I love this journey that I've been on. And I love the fact that I know who I am and I know what I stand for and I'm creating from the heart and speaking from the heart. Now, if you're not doing that yet, you're about to, okay? You're so close, so close. So keep going. But yeah, you're in this space where you're like, you know what? I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'm not perfect, but you know, nobody is. I'm going to go back in just for a little bit more. Now I'm getting ooh, ah, just a little bit, ooh, ah, a little bit more, ooh, ah, just a little bit. You've been what I'm looking for. Ooh, ah, just a little bit, ooh, ah, a little bit more. Who sings that? Who sings that? If anybody knows the song and the artist, please put it into the comment section. That would be great, but I'll try to look it up as well. Ooh, ah, just a little bit. A little bit more. Is it Spice Girls? Yeah, that's another thing we do here. We sing, we dance, dance, we laugh, we cry, we learn, we grow, we do it all over here. So, okay, I'm feeling like you're starting to feel like you're coming back to life, and you're like manifesting your world, and you're like, ooh, yes, I'm gonna take this, sprinkle that in there. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of that, sprinkle that into my life. You know, you're taking time to live intentionally, is what I was just told. Intentionally. You're living with intention. Everything you do, there's feeling and thought behind it. There's a reason behind it. There's a purpose behind it. When I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I say my positive affirmations, it's because I am pumping myself up for the day so that I can put my best foot forward. When I take the time to dress in nice clothes and style my hair and, put on my lotion, I'm pouring into me so that I feel confident and I can go out and be the best version of me that I possibly can, so that I can love myself because I'm deserving. Okay, so a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it can also be taken in more of, a symbolic way, where maybe you are kind of putting together your life philosophy. Like, what do I believe in? What resonates with me? So maybe you'll take a little bit from that philosophy, a little bit from that philosophy, a little bit from that spiritual group, a little bit of that, something else from that spiritual group or that culture or that religion or whatever it is, right? A little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. That's how I am, you guys. I never fully resonated with just one thing. There are so many things that I like. I'm like, well, why just choose one? When you can have them all, right? So there's certain things about different cultures and beliefs that I like, and certain things that I don't. So I accept what I like, and then I just reject the rest. And then I make my own spiritual beliefs, or I make up my own theories in my own mind and all of that. And I think you guys are like that too. You're just like that. Door to spirit. Okay, and number 32. And there's a white dove, which is symbolizing your connection to the Holy Spirit, to Source, to the divine, to your own soul. I feel like you've just opened the door to a whole new way of living. You have opened your awareness to spirit as well. I feel like now you're more aware of spirit, your spirit guides, the divine, your crossed over loved ones. You're embracing spirit. You're communicating with spirit. You're not afraid of spirit. You're curious. What's on the other side? What's in there? You're curious and you're open. You have an open mind and an open heart and an open soul and an open spirit. And because of that, so many opportunities are coming in for you. You're very magnetic. You're opening up doors for yourself here. Doors that you never even knew were going to be a possibility for you. Your psychic gifts are developing. You're becoming more and more and more and more aware of your own energy and other people's energy and spirit's energy. You're able to distinguish between your main spirit guide and your not main spirit guide, right? Or you're able to identify between one ascended master who comes into your awareness and another ascended master. Like, okay, yeah, Jesus is here. Okay, yeah, Kuan Yin is coming through. And you know that because you're spending time with spirit and you're building the bond, you're building the relationship, you're working on your connection, and you're feeling into that soul or that spirit and into their energy. And then their energy feels a specific way to you, right? Yeah. Like Jesus, when he comes to me, I see his sandals and his robe. Right? I just see his feet walk over to my side and I'm like, okay, hello. And I feel a sense of calmness and peace wash over me, right? And that's how I know. And when Mary Magdalene comes through to me, I feel just so much love enveloping my heart space that I almost start to cry, but tears of love. right? And I often will see red, and she usually comes through on my left. It's just something I've noticed. It's not going to be like that for you. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but we're all different, right? And how I connect with spirit and what comes through for me may be different from your experience. Maybe when Jesus comes through to you, you see a white dove, or you hear him right away, right? Yeah. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. It's just your way. My way, your way, their way. It's all different and yet the same, right? Like we all have similar experiences, but with differences, right? Like we all can connect to spirit, but in different ways, using different psychic senses or a combination of our psychic senses. So yes, I feel like you're really open to that. You're very open and receptive to those experiences, and you're not shutting spirit out anymore, or, you're not falling into fear. And you're receiving a lot of beautiful inspiration and guidance from spirit because of that. You're opening up to wisdom, teachings. As I said, wisdom, I looked up and I saw 1111, Metatron's number, being on your soul's true path. Okay, you're remembering who you are, you're remembering your divinity, you're remembering that you are an eternal soul and you have limitless potential here. You came here to create, and you're here to create from the heart space. You're here to be happy, abundant, healthy. It's your divine birthright. And you are starting to really reclaim your power and create beauty and prosperity everywhere you go, because you've fallen into this understanding of knowing who you really are at a soul level. You know your soul, and you know your heart, and you're operating from your heart. Your psychic senses are going up, you guys, to the next level, and everything will just be intensifying. Okay, so the feelings will be intensifying. Your perception will be clearer. How you perceive the messages will be very clear and accurate, because there's two parts to using your psychic gifts. One is receiving the information, and then step two is like how you perceive it and how you interpret it. Because a lot of times spirit will give us signs and we're like, okay, I got the sign, I see the feather, but what does it mean? Right? And sometimes we have to feel in for the answer, or we have to allow the answer to come to us as well. So, right? It's like perception and interpretation. We perceive something and then we interpret it. What's the meaning? What's the message? Okay, I see a white dove in my third eye. What's the message for me? What does that mean? And sometimes we get a direct answer and sometimes we don't. And it's up to us to kind of dig deeper, right? Or ask or seek the truth. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I feel like you're someone who's just very open, right? This door is open. If it's love, I'm open to it. If it's hateful, I'm going to close that door. No thanks. Hate, control, divide, division, conflict. No thanks, no thanks, no thanks. I want nothing to do with that, right? But if it's loving and positive and uplifting, then yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Guys, something is coming in, because I'm seeing this golden light that's streaming into the door. Like I'm seeing it as coming in. Yes, it might be going out, but I'm also seeing it as coming in. Okay, again, this is it. This is how I'm interpreting. This is my perception of the message that I'm receiving. Okay, but maybe next week when I pull this card again, I'm not going to get that message. I will get a different message. Maybe the energy is going to be going out. But in this message for you, for those of you watching, I'm feeling like something's coming in, like you're going to open a door You're going to open a door, and then boosh, all of this wealth, health, prosperity is going to flow in towards you, or an idea will come in towards you, or you will receive news that makes you very happy, or an opportunity that makes you very, very happy. Something's coming in, okay? I'm seeing you almost as just like somebody in a hair commercial. This is very symbolic, but I'm just seeing somebody's hair that is still, and it's like this, and then all of a sudden you open a door and all of this wind blows your hair back and it's like out to here, and you're like, wow. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you're standing in front of a huge fan and it's just blowing your hair back, and you're like, wow. Okay, let's see what that is. It's because you're open. That's the thing. And you're not, you know, pushing away things that have something to offer your soul. You know what I mean? You're open to learning. You keep an open mind. You'll try something once, and then if it's not for you, it's not for you. Thanks, but no thanks. But I feel there's something here that you will try, or that you will be inspired by, and you're going to add it to your life, and it's going to be just, I don't know, like a catalyst towards like launching you into some sort of success here, or it's going to inspire you or something. Angel of love. Yeah, if it's love, I'm all for it. If it's not love, no thanks, I reject it. And I feel like this is what's keeping you in alignment and in a state of peace. Whatever's coming in for you, you are going to love it. You may have a person coming in towards you, and if you do, this person is an angel. They're an angel. An earth angel. And yes, earth angels do exist. They sure do. Magician and the mirror. So yes, you are very, very magical, and you are extremely wise. And it's interesting that it says the mirror, magician and the mirror, because earlier, you know, I was saying that finally you're able to look at yourself and say, yeah, hey, gorgeous, hey, handsome, you look good today. Yeah, I love you. Have I told you that lately? Have I told you lately that I love you? I love me. You know, like, yeah, it's like that. Many of you may have been doing positive affirmations in the mirror, and that really paid off. But I feel finally you look at your reflection and you're like, I am so happy to be me. I love me. I'm gorgeous. I'm handsome. I'm a good person. I have a big heart. I know who I am. I'm connected to my soul and my divinity. And that's what gives me a sense of completion and fulfillment. I'm being of service, and I'm happy. Like, I'm happy. And I've earned this by doing a lot of shadow work, right? A lot of work on myself. And I feel that's just unlocked so much for you. Many of you are about to discover that you have very powerful magical gifts here, like very unique magical gifts that you and only you can do. Okay, so this is for you and only you, because you're you and you're unique, and you are on a unique path of self-discovery. And because you're on a path of self-discovery that is unique and special to you, you are going to uncover a unique and special gift. Angel of strength. Yeah, you've really embraced who you are, okay? And this is your strength. By embracing your truth, you stand in your strength. By showing up authentically, you stand in your strength. And standing in your strength essentially means standing in your sovereignty, understanding that you are immortal and eternal. And you can just tap in and access a library of information and knowledge and inspiration, and then you can create with it. So I feel like your focus is on love and inspiration and magic and miracles. And because that's where your mind is at, that's what you're seeing in your outer world. You're manifesting your 3D reality because you're having such beautiful, positive thoughts. That's what you're manifesting, right? Your connection to spirit has helped you stay focused, committed, and it's helped you remain in your power. Spirit has been guiding you and assisting you with building up your courage, really stepping into a role that is meant for you. Yeah, look, the solar plexus, Archangel Shamuel, the yellow chakra. Exactly. They've been working on your confidence, you guys. They've been helping you to build up your confidence. You know, they've been encouraging you to be brave, show the world your true nature, your heart, and you've been doing it, and it's been really paying off for you. Door to romance is on the bottom, so you have romance coming in if you are manifesting it. If you're not, then it could be that this is, you know, new magical powers that you discover, or the career of your dreams, or just some inspiration that you can create with. Oh, cornucopia, a number 11, and we saw 1111 earlier. So the fact that you are on your soul's true path and you're staying in alignment and you're operating from the heart space and you're putting your best foot forward here, and you've really stepped into self-love, self-care, and your confidence and your own personal power and your sovereignty. You're aligning, that was a mouthful, you're aligning with all of this abundance, okay? All of this wealth, health, prosperity, good food, family, laughter, friends, music, dancing, enjoying life, you guys, being so fucking happy. Ugh, yes. And that's what we're here to do. We're not here to be living in anger or pain or heartache or fear. No, we're here to break those chains, overcome those challenges, and be birthed somebody new. The pain is supposed to strengthen us, okay? But that only works if you're able to master the art of spiritual alchemy, okay? And spiritual alchemy is taking pain and turning it into your power, taking painful lessons that you learned and alchemizing it and turning it into something that benefits you and everyone else on the planet. For example, you go through a horrible divorce. It was very traumatic. And then you end up writing a book on divorce, how to get through divorce without losing your mind. Tips and tricks when going through a divorce, right? This is what I experienced. This is what helped me overcome, you know, and you turn that into a book that really helps people in a time of need. That's an example of transmutation, spiritual alchemy, transmuting your pain into your power and uplifting people. And I'm getting full body goosebumps and I feel like crying. So whatever you've done here, bravo. Okay, because some people, they go through horrible divorces, for example, and then they become so angry and so bitter and so hateful, and they close off their heart and they just go around hurting people and they don't do the healing work. And that's not good. That's not good for anyone. So, but you were able to take the moral high ground, see the silver lining, learn the lessons, understand that there's got to be a reason for this. Let's find out why. You were curious, okay? And I also feel that whatever this darkness was that you went through, whatever these trials and tribulations and dark times that you went through were, whatever they were, they opened the door to spirit. Come on, open the door. Open the door to my heart. Okay, because when we are in, yes, pain, despair, when we're scared, we start to seek. We start to look for answers. We start to maybe pray, right? Or try to connect to our soul, or go within, or connect to our spirit guides. You know, why is this happening? And what's the meaning? What's the bigger meaning here? Why am I experiencing this? Right? So you didn't take like a victim approach. You know, you weren't like, well, what, you know, like, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me. It's your fault, your fault, your fault. You were like, why? And what can I learn? And how can I rise above? And how can I be better? And how can I get myself out of this? So you had the right mindset, but not everybody has that mindset, which is why I feel like one of the reasons why many of you are here is to help people see things differently. It's like you're here to help change people's perspectives on things, because perspective is everything. It's everything. It really is. Because everything starts in the mind. Mentalism, one of the Hermetic laws, right? What we think, what we believe will exist, will be our reality. So if we believe we're meant for nothing and that everything sucks, well, then you'll be nothing and everything will suck. But if you believe I'm meant for more and I'm going to overcome this, then you will. Journey. Yeah. You're on the path of spiritual enlightenment, spiritual development, self-discovery. And that's why we're here. That's literally why we're here. We're here to learn. We're here to discover. We're here to go on a journey. It's not a destination. And I feel like you've freed yourself from expectations, specific goals. You know, you're like, sure, I might have a goal, but if something else comes along the way and I like it, I'm going to go for it. You know, I'm not going to pigeon my hole into one thing. I'm going to open my mind, open my heart, and I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to be free. I'm going to go on this wild, crazy journey of life, and I'm going to embrace all of it because I can finally embrace all of me. I love all of me, and therefore that's going to reflect in my outer world by me loving every part of life. As within, so without. Another one of the Hermetic laws, correspondence. It's called correspondence. As within, so without. Your vibration changes within, and you're going to see the results of that change outside of you in your physical reality. I feel like you have somebody coming in to speak their truth to you, walking away. So somebody may have walked away from a person, place, or a thing in order to move towards you here, you guys. You might be finding out about that. This could be somebody that you walked away from because the timing was just off or the circumstances weren't right. Okay, it could be something like that, but this person could be circling back around. For others of you where that doesn't resonate, I feel like you've walked away. You've walked away from a lot of people, places, and things in order to embrace this journey. You know, sacrifices, letting go of things that you were putting time and effort into, but it wasn't really making you happy. It wasn't giving back to you. And part of being brave on this journey is having the courage and the bravery to let go of that which is no longer serving you or making you happy, and to step into love, trust, and faith, and just know that what is meant for you will never pass you by, that you can let go in full faith, knowing that you're going to turn around, open up, and receive tenfold, right? But we can't be fearful. If we want to welcome the new, we have to let go of the old. We have to let go without fear. We need to be able to detach. Just detach. When you can master the art of detachment, which I feel like you have done that, it's so freeing. It's so liberating, you guys, because you just let go. You just let go, and then you just carry on. And you just carry on being happy and living life and being in the moment, and you're not pondering on the past or festering over the past or obsessing over the past or what went wrong or what didn't work out. Instead, you just let go. Okay, that relationship didn't work out, whatever. Okay, I learned my lesson, onwards and upwards. Because often, you guys, when relationships or jobs or things fall through, like they were meant to fall through for starters, and that person or that situation was actually preparing you for something much better, like a true love. But you're not going to be ready for true love if you haven't learned all your soul lessons that you need to learn. Because, for example, just even in my own journey, you guys, I can say from personal experience, I was codependent. I was. And I had to learn how to become independent. And when you're in that energy, you can have a healthy relationship. But I needed to have experiences with karmic people. I needed karmic experiences to learn the lesson. Okay, codependency doesn't work for you. No, okay? Believe in yourself, right? Create your own abundance. Be in your power. Believe in yourself and your own abilities to see you through, so that when people fall away from your life, you can stand on your own 2 feet and you're not afraid. Because you'll be fine. You'll be fine. In fact, you'll be great. Okay? So yes, sometimes we have to go through those karmic relationships and experience the pain and the betrayal and the hardships, because that's all preparation. It's preparing you, and it's helping you to heal certain aspects of yourself so that you can achieve a state of balance and welcome somebody else into your life and have a relationship that is very healed, healthy, happy. It's not codependent. My lips are getting dry. I feel like putting on lip gloss. There. I'm all about non-dry lips. I don't know. Okay. Anything else? Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. The sun, happiness, joy, prosperity, abundance, being seen, being heard, being happy. This is the energy that you're in. It's the sun and the cornucopia, okay? This is your energy right now, and it's beautiful, and it's glorious, and it's magnetic, and it's uplifting, and it's enchanting, and so many people love you. Okay? They love you. They love you for this. You make people feel good. This is one of your superpowers, and it's so authentic. But you haven't always been like this. Like, it's been hard, but life hasn't torn you down or ripped you apart and left you for dead, okay? Maybe at one point it did. I can think of a few times along my path where, yeah, I thought I'd be down and out, but nope, I got up. This girl got up on my own, by myself, peeled myself up off the floor, pulled my socks up, and said, okay, enough of this fucking garbage. Get to work, Amanda. And I did. And it was hard, but I'm glad I did it. It's worth it. It's worth it, right? So abundance galore is coming in. Also, I feel like somebody's going to reveal their love to you, or you're about to be shown something else about your life's purpose and your path and your mission. A magical gift is about to be revealed to you, or a spiritual gift is about to be revealed to you, or special skills or talents are about to be revealed to you. Like, maybe you didn't know you could play the piano, and then one day you sit down in front of a piano and you're like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And you're like, oh, oh. Right? And then all of a sudden you're playing the piano, you're making music, and you create an album and blah, 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 right? Could be something like that, but you're happy. And happiness is such a blessing. And when you're in that energy, just more good things keep culminating from that. They keep being birthed from that. Anything else you want to say about this situation here? Anxiety. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is coming from somebody else. Somebody could be anxious about telling you their truth, or nervous. I feel at one point maybe you were in this energy, but you've healed it. You've worked on yourself. Yeah, door to value. It's because you finally stepped into your self-worth, your self-value. You know what you bring to the table. You may have been really worried about money or stability at one point, but you've healed that. And you've healed your financial issues because you've stepped into your confidence and your power. And you took responsibility for your life. That's what I just heard. You took responsibility for the situation that you got yourself into, because whether we want to admit it or not, everything that happens to us, we manifest, basically. Right? Some things are meant to happen so our soul can learn a lesson and grow, and other things happen because like we manifested it. We created it. We allowed it to happen. So I think somebody's really nervous about coming forward because they've been hiding their love for you for a long time and they've never told you. They're nervous, you guys. And for others of you, I feel the reason why you had the breakthrough with your abundance, and abundance is more than just monetary wealth. It's health, it's positivity, it's happiness, it's joy, it's peace, it's contentment, it's knowing who you are, it's knowing your value, it's knowing yourself at a soul level and knowing your gifts and skills that you came with to earth. I totally lost my train of thought. I shouldn't have explained it so deeply there. What was I saying? It's like you've healed money wounds or wounds around abundance because you took responsibility. Is that what I just said? I don't know. It's gone. It's gone. Anything else? The temple path. Yeah, you're on the path. Spiritual enlightenment. The path of self-discovery, of truth. Honoring your truth as well. Okay, so there's somebody coming into your life who feels like you and them are meant to be. And I see the both of you being on your own separate paths for a long time, and then you're going to merge and come together at a specific point along the journey. And it's like your time of isolation will be over, and then you'll be able to partner up with this person. You'll be able to come together, okay? But you needed to walk the path alone because isolation is protection. Isolation gives you the time to tap into your soul and figure things out. It helps you gain clarity, all of this. So isolation is so important for introspection and evolution and growth and expansion and redirecting our thoughts. And it's important to isolate so we can do a lot of self-healing and tune the exterior world out, tune out all of the noise and distractions, and get down to business and discover, why we're here. So I just feel like that part of the journey for you is coming to a close, okay? And you're going to notice that you're starting to come out more, go out with friends, maybe get back out there, start dating, for example, or meet or reconnect rather with this person. You've come out of a storm. You've come out of the karmic trenches. You've come out of financial constraints. You've healed a lot. You should be very, very proud. Very proud. And it all started with the inner work and self-love. You needed to start loving yourself and putting yourself first. And I feel, again, it's like your curiosity that got you here. Who am I? What can I do? Right? And I feel too that you were very open to healing. Like I can hear many of you going, Spirit, show me the way. Tell me what I need to do, or help me, guide me, inspire me. Where did I go wrong? How can I take responsibility? How can I take accountability? How can I fix this? Instead of focusing on the problem, I'm going to find a solution. Okay. Spirit, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready to learn, to grow, and to succeed and overcome this. Can you please help me? And I feel they did. And then by welcoming spirit in, you started to connect with your guides and open up to your psychic gifts. And many of you started using your psychic gifts. And it's just going to keep growing. You guys are just going to keep growing and evolving, and it's just going to go up, 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 and up. So this is it, you guys. I don't want to keep you for any longer, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, your support, your energy. It means the world to me, you guys. It really, truly does. And I'm wishing you all the best on this journey. Remember to stay aligned, and I'll see you around in the next one, okay? Mwah. Bye.